upon a time, and many years ago, as stories often say, a little girl went into a woods with some baskets of goodies for her grandma. As she went through the journey into the woods, her mother told her, "Be careful, stick to the path, and don't let anyone distract you, because there are many dangers in that forest." In those days, forests were full of dangers. Well, as she went skipping and hopping along, she came upon a wolf who jumped out from between the trees and frightened her. "Where are you going, little girl?" "Oh, Mr. Wolf," she said, "I'm off through the woods to see my grandma, who is sick. I have some goodies for her." Thought the wolf. "I wouldn't mind some goodies myself. Not a nice dress to wear. I'm hardly a straight wolf. Well, wolves, we're animals, aren't we? Well, I won't distract you from your journey, but make sure no one else does." "Well," said Little Red, "I'm glad to hear you're worried about my safety. Thank you so much, Mr. Wolf. Clearly your species is not as bad as everyone says." As the little girl went on, the wolf laughed to himself. "Not so bad, well, worse." Oh! It wasn't much longer through the woods until she came to Grandmother's cottage, and she found the door open, so she was slightly suspicious. "Hello? Is anybody there?" "Oh, me, sick in bed," came a voice. "Who are you, sick in bed?" "It's me, you silly, Grandmother." So Little Red Riding Hood, thinking a little suspicious still, but the voice did sound a tiny bit like Grandmother, went to the cottage. But when she saw who was lying in bed, she said, "My Grandma, what big eyes you have! All the better to see you in, my dear." And Little Red Riding Hood still wasn't very sure. "My Grandma," she said, "what a big ears you have! All the better to hear you in, my dear." But there was still one problem. Red Riding Hood thought for a minute and then realized it. "My Grandma, what big teeth you have! All the better to eat you in, my dear." And the wolf, he grabbed Red. He was starting to gobble up, when suddenly woodsman came charging into the cottage and stabbed at the wolf, chopped him into a million pieces, and Grandma came out of the wolf because he'd eaten her, and so he had already a very full stomach. No wonder he was lying in bed and very tired. After that, the wolf, he was no more. As for the woodcutter, he promised to marry Red Riding Hood if he could. And Grandma blessed the wedding and gave Red Riding Hood a cape of her own, a new cape, so she could sell the old one and make some money so the family wouldn't have to be so poor. The end. Goodbye.